shims here of 0.5 or 7 brass, and I bend a little edge here so that it'll go in there, and I have one more that's vertical in there, and this one is down in the bottom. So now the extension rod here can slide without too much then I'll have here a nut and a handle so that I can, when it's placed in the right position, then I can squeeze it here. I believe that's what's gonna be done about that. There's no flapping around when the handle here is tightened. But I can see I have to offset all the rollers because the belt will run very close to this and this if it comes this direction here. So I think I'll make in here, I'll make 2 spacers so I can offset the whole head here about 2 centimeters or 20 millimeters, and then I'll have lots of room to clear all these here. It means that the hub on the main pulley, the motor has to be a little longer to the one side, to the motor side, but I think that can be doable. I think it was Seafred, no. It's a long time we've seen him, but I saw he made a pulley for a lathe for a friend, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. Exactly the same. I'll give a link to him, to the video where he cast this pulley for the friend and made the pattern and all of it. And that's exactly what I'm going to use here for my major drive pulley to mount directly on the motor axle. Yeah. Now I've got 16 millimeter spacers. Plenty of room here for both a washer and a finger screw. And now there's plenty of room here. I don't know if you can see it. These 16 millimeters from this surface to the inner surface of the roller here. Okay, this one is a little wider, 4 millimeters, and this one again is a little wider out. But that'll do it. Oh, it sounds nice. could be welded or tacked there, but why? I could take it all apart if I needed to. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Yeah, now I'll put a knot here and make the handle, and likewise here on this bracket. I don't think I need any shims in here, but only a piece of copper in the bottom of the hole. Now I've done all the bolts and handles and motor mount, and there you can see the motor mount. I have to pull the motor upwards in this position here. It's the vertical mode, so you can see the handle and the bad quality of my weldings. But I think I'll use some padding, or what do you call it, pudding, before I paint it. That's cheating, but never mind. And then I just put a piece of copper in the hole before I screw in these two. This here is only a regular hex bolt, because it's so seldom I will shift the length of the belt, so I think that can do with a regular bolt. The other here, this one here especially, is for moving the head in and out, and it should be available just right here and now. And likewise these to tilt the head, and I have another one here, the same. I'll place you on a stand so I can show you how this works and sounds. I have this handle, loosen it, and sounds very nice. Sounds very nice. Then I can tighten it again. Of course, if I take it out, I have this piece of copper in here on the end of the bolt. It'll probably fall out and I'll have to put it in again, but maybe if I can mount this handle here in the lathe, I can drill a little hole and then make a copper piece to go in here, and maybe it'll stick, maybe it'll not stick, I don't know. But I think that's a minor problem, if it's a problem at all. And here, this one here is a little more tight to move. On the other hand, it's seldom I have to move it, only when I change the length of the belt. A little more noisy, but as I said, it's very seldom I'll do it, and this way I can vary the length of the band from about 1.3 meter to 2.5 meter, and I've seen lots of these bands on the eBay for next to nothing, so I think I'll try to collect some different width. This here can take up to 50 millimeters in width, and right now I have a lot of bands with a width of I think it's 40 millimeters. I'll try use the yeah. Now I'll focus on the stand here for the tight, the tension, and I've changed a little about this, so it'll be more simple, and I'll neglect this spring I had over here, the tension spring. The tension spring I'll build into the tower here, so I don't have this problem with how I'll fasten the tension spring to this. It should be movable. That's not a problem when I build it into the tower here. So that I'll do. And I've contacted a friend with a 3D printer to make the pattern for the main drive wheel here. Maybe he can do it on the 3D printer, or else I have to make it in wood. But it's tedious work, I think, to make these patterns. So in the end it could result in buying a 3D printer.